Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital has said bupkis about Jason and Jack knowing one another ages ago. But as a matter of fact, all the way back in 2015, the two did cross paths, in a roundabout, spectacularly soapy way. See, at the time, Steve Burton, who plays Stone Cold, had left General Hospital for The Young and the Restless, where he originated the role of Dylan McAvoy, Nicky Newman, and Paul Williams' surprise son from their days in a cult as teenagers. As coincidence would have it, Chris McKenna, Brennan Nowadays, was also in Juneau City then, making us, as well as Abby Newman, fall for Detective Mark Harding before the big reveal that the GCP cop was a bad guy. On February 28, McKenna made a #Flashback Friday post of himself and Burton at the Young and Restless fan club event a decade ago. Jason and Brennan in another life, McKenna captioned the pic. But wait, there's more. The actors actually go back all the way to the 1990s. While McKenna was playing Vicky and Clint Buchanan's younger son Jody on One Life to Live, Burton was following up his run as Days of Our Lives bad boy Harris Michaels by starting out on General Hospital as Jason Quartermain, before the brain damage that turned him into hitman Jason Morgan. General Hospital fans have always been captivated by the bond shared between the iconic characters of Jason Morgan and Jack Spencer. Over the years, the pair has been through so much together, both on screen and off, yet it seems like their history is even deeper and more complicated than anyone realized. As much as we have all come to love their moments of camaraderie and tension, it turns out that Jason and Jack's story has been intertwined far longer than we ever imagined. Fans of General Hospital know that the show has had its share of dramatic twists and turns, but this revelation is one of the most surprising yet. We all thought we knew the history of these two characters. Jason Morgan, initially portrayed by Steve Burton, and Jack Spencer, played by Ingo Rademacher, have had quite a ride since they both first appeared on the show in the early 90s. Their characters, despite their differing personalities, formed a deep connection through their shared history, particularly in their roles within the Quartermain and Spencer families. From the very beginning, it was clear that these two had a special dynamic, often at odds with one another, but also bound by a deep sense of loyalty and respect. But what if that connection didn't begin when they first met on the show? What if it stretches back even further than any of us could have ever imagined? Thanks to newly discovered archival material, photos, and behind-the-scenes memories, we now know that Jason and Jack's bond goes way beyond their General Hospital storylines. In fact, it turns out their relationship began long before either of them became the familiar characters we know and love today. Their paths first crossed in an unexpected place, long before they were ever cast as the famous soap opera characters. Before they became known to fans worldwide as Jason Morgan and Jack Spencer, both actors, Steve Burton and Ingo Rademacher, had crossed paths long before landing their roles on General Hospital. They had a history together from a much earlier time. As it turns out, both Burton and Rademacher had worked together in various small projects and local theater productions before they ever appeared on the soap. They met through mutual friends in the acting community and quickly developed a shared camaraderie, each recognizing in the other a shared passion for the craft of acting. In fact, it is now being revealed that Burton and Rademacher actually shared a role in a community theater production years before either of them landed their big breaks. The production, which was a local performance of a popular 80s musical, featured both actors in minor roles, their first true taste of working together. Neither actor knew then that their professional futures would soon intertwine in the world of General Hospital. At the time, they were both relatively unknown. Burton was working part-time jobs while trying to land acting gigs, and Rademacher was also navigating the tricky world auditioning. Neither could have predicted the incredible success that awaited them, especially when they were so fresh on the acting scene. However, the connection they shared while working together would prove to be pivotal in their futures. Their friendly rivalry and strong sense of teamwork would later manifest on screen as the infamous chemistry between their characters, Jason and Jack. As fate would have it, both actors would soon make their way to General Hospital, each being cast as characters who would become central to the show. Already a fan favorite from his previous roles was cast as Jason Morgan, a character that would go on to be one of the most enduring and beloved in the soap opera's history. Meanwhile, Red Immature joined the cast as Jack Spencer, a role that was equally impactful and iconic. Their characters may have been polar opposites in many ways, but their shared history and bond from their earlier days laid the foundation for the incredible connection they would share on screen. It's this hidden history that adds an entirely new layer of depth to their current storylines. With the newfound archival photos, we can see their early interactions behind the scenes, long before they became household names. These photos, recently uncovered from the vaults of the General Hospital archives, show the two actors on set, laughing, joking, and sharing anecdotes from their early days in the entertainment world. It's clear from these candid moments that their friendship started long before they ever became Jason and Jack. In fact, the two men look incredibly comfortable with each other, making it easy to see how their on-screen chemistry was able to translate so effortlessly into their storylines. But what really adds an extra layer of intrigue to this discovery is the realization that Jason and Jack's connection goes beyond just their shared history as actors. Looking back at some of the early storyline arcs that featured the two characters, we can now see that the writers were tapping into a much deeper narrative thread than we ever realized. It's almost as if the creators of the show knew from the very beginning that these two actors had a history together, one that would only enhance their on-screen performances. This revelation casts a whole new light on the motivations, emotions, and relationships that both characters experienced over the years. For example, one of the most memorable and emotional scenes between Jason and Jack occurred when the two were forced to confront their pasts. In a pivotal moment, Jack's true feelings about his family were revealed, while Jason struggled with his own internal conflict regarding his loyalties to his family and friends. This scene, which many fans hailed as one of the most powerful moments in the show's history, now takes on an entirely new meaning when we consider the deeper personal connection between the actors behind the characters. Their shared history as friends and collaborators added a subtle layer of authenticity to this emotionally charged exchange. Over the years, the writers of General Hospital have continued to capitalize on the undeniable chemistry between Jason and Jack, allowing their friendship to evolve in new and exciting ways. From moments of trust and betrayal to times of mutual respect and understanding, the two characters have been through a lot together. They've battled the forces of darkness, survived countless life-threatening situations, and even navigated the often complicated dynamics of family life. Through it all, their bond has remained steadfast, and it's clear now that this bond goes much deeper than we ever realized. But what does this discovery mean for the future of Jason and Jack? Will this new understanding of their bond change the way fans view their storylines moving forward? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the relationship between Jason and Jack has always been more complex and meaningful than we ever knew. As new chapters of their journey unfold, fans will undoubtedly keep an eye out for more subtle references to their shared past, both on screen and behind the scenes. With this newfound knowledge, it's impossible not to see these two characters in a completely new light. For General Hospital fans, this revelation is truly a game-changer. It's a testament to the longevity and depth of the show's characters and the incredible performances of the actors who bring them to life. While we may have thought we knew everything there was to know about Jason and Jack, it turns out their story is far from finished. The history between these two characters goes back further than anyone could have imagined, and the discovery of their shared past has only made their connection more meaningful and special. So the next time you watch General Hospital, and see Jason and Jack on screen together, just remember, their bond goes much deeper than we ever realized. And now,